to our other top story here at 6, an immigration operation in Willowbrook, in a neighborhood there that ended in gunfire.
DHS tells NBC4 that agents were targeting a man wanted in connection with a human smuggling case and that the shots were fired in self-defense.
NBC4's Lolita Lopez joins us live from Willowbrook with more on the man targeted and some new reaction tonight from neighbors there. Lolita.
Yeah, Colleen and Jonathan, certainly a community that was shaken up for many people. They were just getting ready to start their day when federal agents arrived, and eventually shots were fired.
I just seen ICE agents parked in front of my home, and they were down the street.
Tamika Harvey, among neighbors in this Willowbrook community off Mona Boulevard and 126th Street, who tell us armed federal agents arrived around 7 this morning.
They were getting in other people's faces, and they were yelling at them, and they had big, huge guns.
According to the Department of Homeland Security, their officers were conducting a targeted operation looking for a man they say had been involved in a human smuggling operation.
I woke up in the morning because I heard a loud crash before 7, and I came outside and I looked and I seen all the agents right here, right in front of our house. I looked and there was a car crashed on the side over there.
In a statement, DHS says the man tried to get away in his car and, quote, weaponized his vehicle when an agent fired gunshots. Neighbors who did not want us to show their faces or names describe what they heard and saw.
He jumped in his car and tried to, run off, speed off.
I just heard gunshots, 4 or 5 gunshots.
That neighbor also describes what he saw minutes later.
When I came out 10 minutes later, I saw the car crash.
This video from a nearby home ring camera appears to show the man DHS was looking for get into his car just before agents appeared. DHS says the man they were after is William Eduardo Moran Carballo, who is from El Salvador and is in the U.S. illegally, adding in a statement that he has 2 prior arrests for inflicting corporal injury on a spouse or cohabitant. An immigration judge issued him a final order of removal in 2019. They say he tried to run away but was taken into custody after crashing his car. They say he was not injured, but a Border Patrol officer was hurt. The extent of the officer's injuries were not immediately known, nor if he or she was the officer who fired gunshots. Deputies with the LA County Sheriff's Department were also here just after the shooting took place, but according to a statement from the department, they say they were here for traffic control only and not part of the immigration operation. Of course, what happened here this morning is under investigation by federal agencies, including the FBI. Now, as for the man at the center of today's federal immigration operation, NBC4 could not find any criminal cases in local or federal court where someone with his name was prosecuted for something related to human smuggling. That's the very latest in Willowbrook. Lolita Lopez, NBC4 News.